Hi there again. So I decided to just post another quick video on color changing. I had somebody ask me a question. They figured it out how to do it properly, but I thought I would just show you quickly how to do it. So this process of changing colors in the middle of a piece, or actually at the end of a piece is also valid, is very significant in tapestry crochet, where you actually use different color of yarns to create different patterns in your work. So you can do this with 2 or more colors of yarn. I'm just going to use 2 for this purpose. And I'm going to use a base of single crochet just because that's going to look a little bit neater, and I'll be able to show you a little bit easier on how to change colors in the middle of your work. So right here I just have 3 rows of 10 single crochet stitches using my G hook and worsted weight cotton yarn. It's my favorite stuff to use. And just to make a note of my previous video, the reason I use cotton yarn at a worsted weight level is because it really shows the stitches well. And you want to use anything worsted weight and above because it makes the dimensionality of a stitch look a little bit better. Anything less than that, you lose some definition. And softer yarns like silk and bamboo, they tend to not hold the stitch as well. So that's why I use cotton. You could probably use wool as well, but with the furriness of wool, sometimes you lose definition there too. So anywho, so what I'm going to do is, in about the middle of my row, I'm going to add this purple yarn here. So after I've done the 3 rows, what I'm going to do is just single crochet 4 stitches. So 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to do the change in the middle of the work. So the 5th stitch and the 6th stitch, those are in the middle of the work. So to change your color, you're going to do all the steps of a stitch except for the very last step. And in single crochet, there's only 2 steps. So it's putting your hook through and yarning over like this. And then the final step would be to yarn over and pull through like so. I'm just going to pull out that stitch, because what you're going to do when you're changing color is you're going to put your yarn through with your color A, or your first color, and then you're going to just make a tiny little bit of a loop with your second color. And you're going to finish that stitch in your second color, like that. You're going to have this little tail. I like to tuck those in. Just pull it tight, like that, and then you're going to do your next single crochet with your other color, making sure that you're using the working end and not the tail. So what I've done here is I've put the other color yarn and the tail of the B yarn, and I'm basically laying it on top of my stitches. That way, when I go through a stitch and yarn over, it basically traps those stitches, or the yarn within those stitches. So you get clean work without a lot of tails that you have to weave in. That's something else that I can teach y'all how to do, is weave in your ends. So I get to the end of my work, chain 1 to bring it up, right? And then, since I've already done 5 stitches of the purple, I don't really need to worry about the tail anymore. But you do want to bring back your green, or your first color. So again, I'm going to do the first 4 just normally, and then I'm going to change the color again right here. So the first half of the stitch is done in my purple, and then I'm going to bring back the green to finish off that stitch. And then I'm going to trap the purple in with the other stitches as I single crochet. The cross. Sometimes it's really easy to get tangled up in your own yarn. If you plan on doing this method, only use 2 yarns to start with. I've done 3 yarns before and it gets really, really messy. So I'm just going to do it again on the other side. So I just flip it over. I've already done my single chain. And I'm going to crochet my first 4 full single crochets in the green. Do half in the green. And then bring back my purple to finish off that stitch. And then single crochet till the end of your row. At the end of your row, if you plan on changing colors, so I'm going to do it in this one, just do the same thing where you only do half of the stitch, and then pull up using the other color. And then I'll chain, and I'm going to trap the purple again just so it's nice and tidy. And then I'm going to just do 10 single crochets across the top of the row here, all the way to the other side. And the last one. And what I'll do is I'm going to cut the purple at the very end there. I'm going to cut the green here to pull through and just tighten that loop. I want to show you the difference. The thing to be careful with tapestry crochet is when you're holding the yarns together, don't hold them too tightly, otherwise you will create a really stiff fabric and a really non-stretchy fabric. You can kind of see right here where the 2 strands are, it's not very stretchy. Down here, there's a lot more stretch where it's just one strand of yarn. So at the end here, just cut it flush with the side, like so, and you have basically done some tapestry crochet. This is just a simple rectangle shape, and you can do pretty much any shape. You can do it also in the round, which I'll teach you how to do later. I need to work up a pattern, that way I can figure some fun stuff out for you guys. And the round is going to work differently than when you're doing back and forth crochet just linearly. So yeah, enjoy this type of crochet. You'll have plenty of time to experiment with it in this winter break if you're in the northern hemisphere. So yeah, enjoy this and let me see your projects. Comment below or just send me pictures at bckrudwig@gmail.com. That's bckrudwig@gmail.com. Like me on Facebook if you also just want to share your pics there. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Talk to you later. Bye.